What's up, automotive family, and welcome back to Shift 100. Let's talk about a car that didn't just show up to the party, but basically redesigned the whole venue, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. This machine snagged our SUV of the Year award back in 2023, and since then, Hyundai has been on a mission, dropping the insane Ioniq 5N and the rugged XRT model. Now, for 2026, they're back to sharpen the edges and prove why this EV is still a king. So, what's new on the menu for 2026? Hyundai is playing it smart, focusing on key refinements. First off, every Ioniq 5 now comes with a combo Level 1 and Level 2 charging cable, which is way more useful. The absolute monster Ioniq 5N is getting the Tesla-style NACS port, making it easier to plug into the supercharger network. For all you aspiring drift stars, that same N model now has a 10-stage drift optimizer, giving you granular control over your sideways action. A few new paint options and minor interior tweaks, like a driver attention camera in the N, round out the updates. Let's be real, the Ioniq 5's design is still a straight-up showstopper. It's got this perfect blend of retro 80s hot hatch vibes and clean, futuristic lines. It just looks cool from every angle. And that slick design language carries over inside with a cabin that feels open, spacious, and well-built. Plus, a huge shout-out to Hyundai for keeping physical buttons for core functions, which is a massive win for user-friendliness. When it comes to performance, the Ioniq 5 lineup has something for everyone. The base models are quick and responsive, perfect for daily driving. But the Ioniq 5N is on a completely different planet. The acceleration is just savage. It pins you to your seat with a force that never gets old, making it one of the most entertaining EVs you can buy, period. Mainstream models offer a refined ride that leans a little firm, but if you want comfort, the off-road-focused XRT trim is surprisingly plush, soaking up bumps beautifully thanks to its lifted suspension. By the way, if you appreciate deep dives that cut through the marketing noise and get straight to what matters, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We live and breathe this stuff, and we want you along for the ride. Let's crunch the numbers. The lineup starts with a 168 horsepower rear-wheel drive model. Stepping up to the larger battery gets you 225 horses. If you need more grip, the dual-motor all-wheel drive version puts down a potent 320 horsepower, launching you from 0 to 60 in a blistering 4.4 seconds. And then there's the N. It churns out a mind-bending 601 horsepower, which jumps to 641 horsepower with its N-Grin boost mode engaged. The result is a 0 to 60 sprint in just 2.8 seconds. That's not just fast for an SUV, that's supercar territory. Of course, with an EV, range is everything. The long-range rear-wheel drive model is your champion, officially rated for 318 miles. The all-wheel drive and XRT versions see that number dip slightly, while the high-performance N will give you about 221 miles of pure, unadulterated fun. The good news is that thanks to its 800-volt architecture, charging is crazy fast, taking you from 10 to 80% in about 20 minutes on a proper DC fast charger. On the safety front, the Ioniq 5 is a certified fortress, earning top marks in crash tests and coming packed with a huge suite of standard active safety features. Inside, the tech is dominated by two beautiful 12.3-inch screens for your gauges and infotainment, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to keep you connected. So, the 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 5 isn't a massive overhaul, but it didn't need to be. It's a series of smart, targeted improvements to a vehicle that was already at the top of its class. It continues to be one of the most well-rounded, stylish, and compelling electric SUVs on the market. It's proof that the future of driving can be both practical and incredibly exciting. To make sure you never miss out on the cars that are defining that future, you need to be subscribed to Shift 100. This is where you stay ahead of the curve. Hit the button and let's move forward together.